Alright, welcome back. V.O.C. YouTube channel. NFL Thursday. Fucking NFL Tuesday. I always say fucking Thursday for the NFL videos. Dogs are going nuts. My picks are gold, as you can see from the title of this video. I'm on fire right now. Christmas happened last week. I'm feeling good, feeling happy. Let's get into it. Like I said, look, my picks are on fire. Didn't do a video yesterday. Been working. Fucking been doing shit. I got fucking jam-packed Monday videos gonna be coming though. A lot of food eating videos. These fucking dogs are gonna make me want to fucking hurt one. Rudy! It's snowing outside right now. What the fuck, snow? Where were you 3 days ago when it was fucking Christmas? I don't give a shit about snow now. As long as I get snow for Christmas. I live in fucking Michigan, for crying out loud. You would think I would get snow on fucking Christmas. No, doesn't fucking happen around here. Global warming's real, man. Global warming's real. Like I said, Christmas happened. Feel really good. Wearing one of my new hats my sister got me. Big time. Look, got a lot of clothes. I'm not going to do a fucking video to show you guys all my shit. I'm not that type of guy. You'll see me wear it around town, and yeah, look, you'll know what's new. Like I said, from time, my picks have been fucking golden. The last month, 23-5. Fucking golden. Boom, 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 boom. Fireworks, fucking nuts. Go, ba, 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 ba. Fucking spam it. Fucking roll it. I'm on fire. I went 8-1 last week. Look, in the 49ers game, the game I got wrong, it was 3 points. I mean, I'm just a fucking genius. This fucking big brain, dude, this big brain is killing it right now. There's 2 weeks left in the NFL season. COVID is still destroying the NFL right now. Biggest one, I think, in a long time, and obviously this week, Carson Wentz is now on the COVID list. He's unvaccinated, so I don't know how long he's going to be out. Colts have been on fire. Who knows what that slows down or not. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's continuing to go crazy. Bowl games are getting canceled all over college football. COVID is fucking went nuts again. So I don't know. We'll have to see how we can get through this. I don't know. I don't have answers. Like I said last week, I did my 2 cents on it. If you want to know it, go watch the video from last week. So I wanted to go through some of the job openings or potential job openings. So far, there's 2 job openings for sure. The Jacksonville Jaguars is open, and the Raiders. The Jaguars have put in their interview requests. They're interviewing Todd Bowles, the defense coordinator with the Bucs. Byron Leftwich, the offense coordinator with the Bucs. Dan Quinn, the defensive coordinator with the Cowboys. Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator of the Cowboys. Doug Peterson used to be the former Eagles coach, won a Super Bowl. Nathaniel Hackett, the Packers offensive coordinator. Jim Caldwell, he was the Colts coach. That's a tongue twister. And the Lions old coach. Mind you, I think when he got fired with the Lions, they were like 8-8 or something. I don't know. My 2 picks, if I was the Jaguars, I'd go after Byron Leftwich first, just because he used to play for the Jaguars. He's worked with Tom the last couple years. He's understanding some things. I think him working with Tom has really gave him a fuller circle on things. Like, he's worked with the best, so he knows what to expect. And going to Trevor Lawrence, like, look, I just worked with Tom. I can show you how it's done and how we did it down there to help him develop. Or Doug Peterson. Look, Doug Peterson won a Super Bowl, man. Beat Tom in that Super Bowl. Outsmarted Belichick in areas. I mean, Doug Peterson should be a head coach in the NFL. I mean, there's no reason for not. You know, Jim Caldwell should have been a coach too. I don't get why he's not. I don't think he fits the Jaguars. I would go with like maybe the Raiders. I think Jim Caldwell would be perfect for that job. Just because he is like to me, he's a well-established, like, you look up to that guy. He's hard-nosed. He's going to give it to you straight. He's legit. They need structure. He's a structure coach. So if I was the Raiders, I'm calling Jim Caldwell all day of the week. I'm like, hey, come be our head coach. We need you. Some of the potential job openings, the Vikings, I think job will be open. The Bears job clearly will be open. It can't come soon enough. The Broncos and Vic Fangio, I just think they're gearing up for a big quarterback this offseason. So I don't know if Vic Fangio is that coach to coach that big quarterback, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go somewhere new. Texans, David Culley, potentially, I don't know. Maybe they were looking for a flyer and seeing how it all went, this year, but it hasn't gone great, but he hasn't had much to work with. So to fire a guy after a year with no Deshaun Watson, like, it'd be so unfair to fire him. It'd be so unfair. I mean, I don't even know any other coach in the league could go to that team and win any more than what he has. And they just destroyed the Chargers, so he's getting them going. The Seahawks and Pete Carroll. This will be like the first time they don't have a 500 record, first time they don't make playoffs since Russell Wilson. Yeah, I don't know. To me, it's either Pete goes in Seattle or Russ goes. So I don't know, or both. So I don't know what happens. And the Giants said they're going to keep Joe Judge. Look, this is his second year. Give him another year. I don't agree with keeping Daniel Jones like they said they were going to, but I don't run a fucking football team. So I don't fucking know, but I don't know. But to me, I think all those jobs potentially, maybe not the Texans just because he's only been there a year, and the Broncos potentially maybe not being. But other than that, I think the Vikings is open, I think the Bears is open, and I think the Seahawks is open. So I think you're going to be looking at 5 jobs potentially open, already with the 2 already open for sure. The Bears, I think, is one of those where I think you fucking clear house. New GM, new team president, just fucking, if you're the McCaskies, fucking clear house. That's what you need to do if you're the Bears. Fucking Ted Phillips is a retard. Fucking garbage as a team president. Garbage. Fucking million fucking thumbs down. Ryan Pace is a fucking idiot. He's like a walking idiot fucking board. Nagy, I liked Nagy. I don't fucking like him anymore. He's an idiot too. He's a walking fucking punching bag. Like, I really liked Nagy, and then I don't get the fucking quarterback stuff. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, I get we had to play Nick Foles because of injuries, but it's like the whole like not playing Justin Fields. I'm over this guy. Okay, I'm fucking over it. I'm over it. I'm fuck him, right? Like garbage. 2 thumbs down, 5 thumbs down, to a million. Like fucking idiots. Like it was like the Bears, like with Ted Phillips, and then with Ryan Pace, and then with Matt Nagy. They just like they let the idiots run the village. Like that's not how shit's supposed to be done. Like. So I don't know what the fuck they're going to do. I hope they do something crazy. I don't know who they're going to get as a coach. I like Doug Peterson, personally. Byron Leftwich would be amazing as well. But I don't think we're going to get Byron Leftwich. Doug Peterson, potentially. I don't know who else I don't know. Eric Bieniemy wouldn't be terrible to work with Justin Fields just because he's worked with Mahomes, but we went down the rabbit hole of hiring a Chiefs assistant. That was Nagy. Garbage. So, I don't know. I mean, the Ryan Day stuff is interesting just because he coached Justin Fields at Ohio State and has pro background. So, I don't know. Potentially that happens. But I wanted Jim Harbaugh. That's clearly never going to happen. Now they beat Ohio State and are in the playoffs because he has a job in Michigan for the next 50 years until he's dead. He'll probably still be coaching them when he's dead because, I mean, one Big Ten championship in a million years is all it takes for them to be satisfied in life. So, I don't know. But I mean, yeah, so I don't know where the Bears are going to go. Fucking 2 more weeks left and fucking Nagy's done, so I'm glad. Moving on to the standings now. Look, shit is getting fucking wicked these last 2 weeks. The Bills beat the Pats, so they are now in first place of the AFC East. Both teams are 9-6 now. The Bills need to win out to win it. The Dolphins are 8-7. This is very fucking nuts. They're the first team in NFL history to lose 7 straight games and then win 7 straight games. That's fucking wicked, dude. Like, that is nuts. They're now 8-7. People still hating on Tua. You're retarded. Tua's a fucking god. Tua's going to get this fucking team to destiny, to the playoffs. The AFC North has fucking been log-jammed all year. The Bengals are now in first place at 9-6. Ravens are 8-7. Steelers are 7-1. And the Browns are 7-8. I thought the Bengals, I thought it was a year too early. But look, they played the Ravens without Lamar Jackson and fucking destroyed them. So, hey, they're looking like they're probably going to win this division unless anything crazy happens. Joe Burrow fucking over 500 yards. Just fucking Jesus Christ. This guy's a beast. The AFC South, the Titans are 10-5. The Colts are 9-6. But like I said, Carson Wentz on the COVID list. I have no clue what's going to happen there. And then the AFC West, the Chiefs won their division, 11-4. So that's pretty much the AFC, how that looks. The NFC divisions, the Cowboys won their division 11-4. The NFC North, Packers won their division 12-3. The NFC South, Bucs won their division. They're 11-4. The AFC West is still up for grabs. The Rams lead it right now at 11-4. The Cardinals are 10-5. The Cardinals are garbage. Like fucking 5 million thumbs down. 2 thumbs down on the Cardinals. Most overrated fucking team ever. Cliff Kingsbury is just a pretty face in the NFL. He's terrible. He's an idiot, and he shouldn't be a head coach. Like, come on, the guy. Like, come on, man. This is how the playoffs look. The AFC side, Chiefs are 11-4. They're the only team in the AFC to have officially clinched their playoff spot. This is how log jammed the AFC is. The Titans sit at 10-5 at second. Then it goes the Bengals at 3, the Bills at 4, Colts at 5, Patriots at 6. I write Pats, I don't write Patriots, so that's where I get confused. And then the Dolphins at 7. And then that's the playoff cut, 7. And then you have 8, 9, 10 are the Ravens, Chargers, Raiders, and they're all 8-7. I mean, you could go from 10 to 5. I mean, this is nuts. This is nuts. It's going to get wild. The NFC is pretty much figured out a little bit more. 5 of the 7 spots are clinched. The Packers at 1, Cowboys at 2, Rams at 3, haven't won their division, but they've clinched their playoff spot. Bucs at 4, Cardinals at 5, have clinched. And then the 49ers at 8-7, and the Eagles at 8-7 are 6-7. And 8, 9, 10 are the Vikings, Falcons, Saints, and they're all 3 of those are 7-8. So pretty much you're just playing for 2 spots. So pretty much, if the Eagles win this week, I'm assuming if both teams win, I'm assuming in the playoffs. So that's, like I said, pretty much we've kind of figured out the playoffs in the NFC side. AFC side, it can get really wicked these last 2 weeks. That'd be fun, great content, but who knows? So now into my picks. Look, I said I've been fucking dominant. I mean, look, I'm just a genius, right? Now I'm gonna say all this shit this week. The last month I've done well, and then I'm gonna get destroyed this week. That's usually how it works. Fucking betting games, picking games, it humbles you, right? You can't always win. You're not always going to be a winner. But look, I'm a big brain guy. I'm fucking smart, so I don't know. We'll give it a try this week. Falcons at Bills. The line's 14.5. That's clearly easily a Bills. Bills win. I think the Bills have figured themselves out, going well. Chiefs -5 at Bengals. This is one where I don't know. Like, I want to pick Bengals, but my gut's telling me Chiefs. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I just think the Chiefs are way better than the Bengals. Like I said, I think the Bengals are still a year or 2 out. I think a year from being very, very good, 2 years from, like, the Super Bowl champs. Dolphins at Titans, 3.5. I'm going to go with the Dolphins here. The Titans are 3.5 point favorite. I just think the Dolphins kind of, they know themselves. The Titans don't. I think that's just what it comes down to. Raiders at Colts, Raiders at Colts. The line is, there's no line as of right now because of the Carson Wentz thing. I'm going to go with the Raiders on this one. Jeez, another bowl game just canceled. The Holiday Bowl. This game was supposed to be tonight. UCLA cannot play now. Jeez, dude, this shit is fucking wicked. I'll talk about all the bowl games and basically why they're getting canceled on Thursday. Eagles -4 at Washington Football Team. I'll go with the Eagles. Rams -3.5 at Ravens. See, this is one where it's like, I don't know if Lamar Jackson's playing or not. This is what sucks about doing these picks on Tuesdays. I don't know much. They had to play their 3rd string quarterback last week. The Ravens did. I'm going to go with the Rams. I hate picking all favorites, but I feel like that's just how I have to do it at this point because I kind of know. Broncos at Chargers. I'm going to go Chargers big. They're -5.5 point favorites just because they just got destroyed by the Texans and embarrassed. So I think they're going to come out and play way better. Cardinals at Cowboys, -5.5. The Cowboys just destroyed the Washington Football Team. I think that they will not destroy the Cardinals, but they're gonna beat the Cardinals. Browns -3 at the Steelers. I'm going to go with the Steelers here. Just throw a little flyer out. I mean, fuck it. Why not? Steelers are just, I don't know what they're playing for at this point. Just to figure out who's on the team next year and who's not, and to potentially get 500. So Mike Tomlin could stay 500. He's always been 500 as a coach. Other than that, I mean, that's a shit show bowl right there because neither team knows themselves. Neither team is, I think, committed at quarterback. So I have no clue. That's going to do it for today's video. Like I said, 2 weeks left. Shit is going to get crazier. It's going to get wild. And then we're going to figure stuff out in the playoffs. Thanks for watching.